Hey, what's up? What's up, Facebook? Troy McKnight coming at you from Dallas, Texas. I actually got my man Jeff in the house today. Jeff is a real good friend. Jeff is an internet marketer, guys, but not only an internet marketer, he deals with small businesses, showing them how to generate traffic, make more money, get more customers, and that's what it's about. See, guys, I've actually been online for the past year, and I like to bring my friends on. Some of my friends that I know that's making it happen, but not only that, some of my friends that I know that's got a heart that about helping other people and helping other companies and just helping people grow and all, and just helping people develop the right mindset where they can be successful no matter what business they're involved in. So if you got a brick and mortar business or you just want to know this online game and how to take it to the next level, hey man, you need to be reaching out to Jeff. So Jeff, tell them a little bit about you, man. How long you been online, what you up to these days? You know, 2020 was a crazy year. Now we almost damn near halfway through 2021. So what's going on, brother?
You know what? It's crazy. We'll be in June, bro. In like 2 weeks, it's going to be month 6. Yeah, so we're literally halfway through 2021. But anyway, to answer your question, man, I'm just a regular guy. You know, I stumbled across this, not network marketing, but I stumbled across internet marketing back in 2008. I was downsized from a job and just looking for ways to make money. At the time, I was a single parent of 4 young kids, and I was laid off from a job, and you know, unemployment just wasn't making the bills meet. So I'm just going online trying to figure out some kind of alternate way that I can bring money in, because I still have a family to provide for, and came across this information, man, about internet marketing and online marketing and, you know, social media and all that. And back in 2008, this was really early on in this whole internet marketing game. But I just fell in love with it, man. I used to geek out when I first get in this. You know, I was probably on my laptop, not even lying, man, 12, 14, 16 hours a day, just absorbing information. And, you know, from that day until now, I'm still a constant learner. You know, this is an environment that moves a lot. It shakes a lot. It changes a lot. You guys know algorithms change, and you know, what's working today might not work 6 months from now. So I always try to keep my ear to the ground as far as what's really working, while at the same time sticking with the principles that I've learned since 2008 and over the last 13 years, as far as what really does work on the internet, as far as marketing and things on those lines, because there's certain principles that just haven't changed. And so one of the things that I found out, man, and you know, I think we probably all found this out the hard way with COVID and 2020. A lot of business owners have just had a hard time transitioning into this more digital space. A lot of people and individuals, a lot of people I know lost their jobs over the last year and a half. And so they're in the same position that I was in 13 years ago, looking for ways to make money. And I'm hearing about this internet stuff and all that, and just working with them to try to figure out, you know, how can I turn my passion into an income, or how can I turn what I know in my area of expertise or my knowledge base, how can I flip that into generating some revenue so that I can take care of my family when my company isn't bringing me back to work. And so, you know, that's a really big nutshell. But I love, like you said, man, I love not only marketing, but I have a passion for people. Whether that's individuals, or whether that's small business owners, I just like to be able to position myself where I can add value and help people take them from whatever step they're on to the next step or the next step or the next step, so that we can all win in this game called life.
Yeah, that's powerful, guys. And first of all, let me tell you how I met Jeff. Actually, I prospected Jeff, and Jeff don't do network marketing. You know, one of my things, Jeff, I don't prospect other network marketers, but I do prospect affiliated marketing or internet marketers, because, you know, just to talk to them about residual income. I don't know if they open or not, but it's so crazy that me and Jeff built a connection and built a relationship. It's been over a year now, and we actually started out on the same platform on learning how to market online. Both of us got to talking. We got to know that we know about the same people. And I actually took it offline. You know, I was mostly concentrating on building my business offline and stuff. And then 2020 hit, and it brought me back online doing, you know, this type of stuff. Actually, right before we jumped on this, Jeff, I was actually on a Zoom doing a webinar with a small group about starting a business from the comfort of their home. And hey, guys, if you don't have my ebook, make sure you grab it, the15reasons.com. It's an ebook about, you know, why you should consider starting a home business. But also, if you're not following Jeff, you most definitely want to follow Jeff. And I know, Jeff, you work with a lot of people, man. And even, I talked about it a little bit of last night. But what do you think about, the mindset to be able to create a level of success? I think that I think that kind of plays a key part. What do you think, sir?
Oh man, you about to. So this is one of my hot buttons, man. And let me say this, Troy, because I don't think, and I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I mean we live, so this is what we do. But I don't think people realize, Troy, when me and you get on, we ain't got no script, man. We don't come on with no. You don't send me no questions ahead of time, or vice versa. We just come on here and we talk. So you don't know. When you talk about mindset, man, this is a hot button for me in this season that I'm in right now. And I'll tell you, I think a lot of it, man. I think, okay, so here's the challenge, right? I'll run it this way. Troy, I might ramble for a minute. So if you need
go ahead, bro. We got time. Don't worry about it.
All right. So this is what I'm realizing over the last few years or whatnot. A lot of people hear about this hustle and this game, this online business, right? I'm going to start a business. I'm going to start a side hustle, whether it's online or offline. But I think where we have been misled is through social media and what we see online with everybody trying to promote the hype and everybody promoting the glam and the glitz. Half of them fronting, half of them don't even really do and have the stuff that they portray they do. But I think what people lose is the fact that it's hard work. And when you talk about mindset, when you talk about what type of mentality does it take to be successful, not just in business, but in life, I think we have to understand that change, right? When you start a business, a lot of us, when they're going to network marketing, they're doing a side hustle, whatever the case may be, it's a significant change to your life and the way that you live. I quit my full-time job in September, my corporate job in September to do this full-time. And I have to tell you, man, when I talk to people, a lot of people think that when we sit down 30 days later, they're going to be making 10 grand a month, or they're going to have, quit their job. But you have to understand that there's a lot of sacrifice. This is not glamorous, man. I sit in my room. So my office, I'm pointing because my room over there, my office, right, is in my bedroom, my office. So I don't have a separate office or whatnot, but I sit at my desk all day long, creating content, staring at my screen. I'm not doing this. Ain't sexy, and it gets lonely, right? And you think that people should support you, but the people you thought should support you don't support you. So part of the mindset is you have to go into whatever your endeavor is, whatever you're trying to get successful at. You have to go into it and say, one, I realize this is going to be a lot harder than I think it is going into it. Two, it's going to take a lot longer than I think it is going into it to get to the point that I thought. Most people think I'm going to get into this, do it for 6 months, and I'm just going to be living large. It don't usually work like that. In most cases, it's going to take a year or two really before you start getting some traction and the money coming in and you being consistent and things on those lines. So I think we just got to go into it with the right understanding, but then also knowing that if I'm going to do this, I need to take initiative and ownership over my own life. And I think the practical side of it is when you wake up every morning, your mindset should be that I'm the CEO of my life. Right? I'm the head honcho. I'm the one that's going to make this happen. It's not anyone else's responsibility to support me. It's not anyone else's responsibility to encourage me. It's not anyone else's responsibility to buy my product. And we get in our feelings and we get offended because we have friends that we thought, man, I'm going to start a business. We thought all our friends was just going to come on and buy your product or utilize your service. And it don't happen that way. Then we get in our feelings, right, and get discouraged because, man, they ain't nobody there. They don't love me. Ain't no love out here, man. Okay, well, it's not their job. This is your vision. It's your dream. It's your goal. And I think part of the big part of the mentality is that you have to wake up every single day knowing that if no one ever supports me, if no one ever likes my page or likes my post on Instagram, if nobody ever leaves a comment, I need to be able to get up and motivate myself and find a motivation in the why I'm doing this so that I can keep showing up every day, whether I get that encouragement, the support, whatever it is externally that I'm looking for, change and success is not an external activity. Change and success is internal, and it manifests itself on the external. So you got to begin the process on the inside. I'll shut up now. I've been rambling.
Man, I mean, that's like powerful. I'm sitting here and I'm fired up because I mean, you're really right. I mean, we don't like plan this. I mean, I reached out to you last week. I said, Jeff, it's been a while since we need to go live. You know what I'm saying? And then you text me today. You said, what are we going to talk about? I said, I don't know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I know, mindset is like a big thing because, and the reason why I'm really focused on mindset right now, because we almost halfway through this year. A lot of people haven't accomplished the goals that they set themselves out to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, you telling them right, man. I mean, this is not easy. I mean, it's simple, but it's not easy because it takes a different type of mentality because we've been programmed to go to work for somebody. We've been programmed ever since a kid, go to school, go to college, and get a good job. So when you're trying to reprogram yourself to actually go to work for somebody, so like yourself or even myself, when you step out there and say, hey, man, I'm going to do this full time, I'm going to do this, it's no structure. Ain't nobody telling you got to do anything. So that's why a lot of people fail. That's why you got to keep your why in front of you. That's why you got to keep what's driving you in front of you, because if you don't keep that what's in front of you, it's easy to get distracted, scrolling on your phone, looking at TV, and then you'll find yourself back in that job. And ain't nothing wrong with a job because, you might be doing this thing part-time. That job helps pay your bills, help fund your business. I talk to so many people and they get it all twisted, Jeff. They think they can build a business with no money coming in. That's freaking impossible. I tell people, you must go get you a job soon as possible because this game is like brutal. And in your friends and your family, you hit it right on the front. Your friends and family, they love you. So when you bring something to them, they ain't trying to be negative. They trying to protect you. They thinking that, man, I don't want Jeff to get hurt. I don't want Troy to get hurt because they have been programmed to freaking go work a job. They don't know nothing about this game. They don't know nothing about the freedom, being able to wake up when you want to wake up. But not only that, being able to make an impact in other people's lives. So don't get mad at your friends and your closest family, and your closest friends, guys. They're just trying to protect you. And you hit another point, Jeff. I see you, boy. You've been working out. You about to make me go work out right now. You getting ripped. But it's just like, I was talking to my friend Justin yesterday. It's just like building muscle, man. You go to the gym, you lifting weights and stuff. You don't see nothing, but you feel that burn. You feel that pain, right? But guess what? Then 90 days pass and you're like, golly, my backs, they're getting big. And it's the same thing in business, man. When you sitting in front of your computer, when you making them calls, when you reaching out to people, ain't nobody seeing it, right? But that growth, that internal growth is freaking happening. And then you're going to look up and, man, you're going to have customers. You're going to have business partners if you're building a network marketing business. But you got to be willing to put in that freaking work, because that's the honest way that it ever happened. Before we got onto this, Jeff, I told you, man, I'm doing 4 Zooms a day. 4 Zooms a day. I mean, like bam, 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 bam. And the reason why is because I understand the game. I understand you got to work. Sometimes we have 5 people on the Zoom. Sometimes we have 50 people. Sometimes we have 3 people. But guess what? That don't stop me, because it's just the same as building that muscle. I got to keep working. I got to keep grinding. So, man, I mean, you really brought it with that. And I hope whoever looking at this, whoever see this, if you're looking at the replay, actually, if you're checking this out, let us know where you checking us out from. You know what I'm saying? And once again, if you're not following my man Jeff, you most definitely want to follow him. If you got a brick and mortar business, you need some marketing stuff, you most definitely want to get with him. If you might have just want to step in this internet game, you also want to get back with him, because I'm putting some shit together that's going to be like amazing, guys. I ain't even told Jeff about the stuff that I'm doing outside of network marketing, because we're gonna make an impact in other people's lives. That's what it's all about. See, I got friends that's making strong 7-figure income, strong 6-figure income, and a lot of them still building. But I like to bring people on like Jeff, just out here like myself, grinding, striving, building that 7-figure life. Not only that, fit to make an impact in other people's lives. Jeff, I've been talking to one of my friends about Justin. I know he's gonna see this too. I'm actually putting a platform together, bro. I'm going to do a clubhouse room coming up pretty soon, and it's gonna be about personal development and stuff like that. It's gonna be about getting out of your comfort zone. It's gonna be freaking about growth. It's not gonna be no BS. It's gonna be the truth. And hey, you know what? I want you to be a part of it too. I mean, Justin, I'm putting this thing together. We're going to have a freaking powerful panel of people that's not just talking. I mean, just out here actually working, grinding in the middle of making it happen and looking to make an impact in other people's lives, man. And that's what it's all about. I got this shirt on, Hustle 24/7, baby. That's what it's all about. So take it away, man. Drop some more stuff on me, man. This is the way it works. When me and Jeff get on this thing, man, we just talk because we just want to actually empower some people.
So we cut from the same cloth, man. We don't need to, you don't need to prep what's already on the inside of you. You know what I'm saying? So, but you're right. So when you do that clubhouse, let me know. If I ain't on the panel, I'll definitely be in the audience, man. So,
no, bro, you're gonna be on the panel. Shoot, what you talking about? Forget that.
there it is. I'm on the panel here. So listen though, man. So one of the things, and so here's some practical, right? So I don't like talking too much about what you should be doing without saying how you can go about doing it. And I got to give credit right now to Brandon Burchard, because I've been listening to his podcast lately, and I'm pulling this directly from his podcast. So hey, I ain't got no problem giving credit to where it's due. But one of the things that earlier this year, when we first started off January, probably most people watching this video right now, as we all do, right? We have goals, we have things that we set for ourselves, and we on fire. Man, let's go. Same way. But I had a lot of things going on, and no excuses, right? But I fell off from my being intentional about my activity every day. I had my annual goals. I had it broken down by quarter, by month, by boom, boom, boom. So lately, I've been listening to Brendan Burchard. If you don't follow his podcast, listen to his podcast. He's powerful. He's the man as far as personal development. So one of the things he got me fired up about is he called a battle board. Okay, and basically this is your 12-month plan. And if you go in my office, you'll see on one of my walls, the entire wall is made of flip charts I have stuck on the wall. I have 12 of them on the wall. And for each flip chart, it represents a month. And so I got the next 12 months. See, and in order to do this, you first got to have vision to know where you're going, right? But what I did was every single month, I have a major goal for that month. Okay. And what I did was I started 12 months out and worked myself backwards. Yep. Okay. So if I say, and this is just an example, if I say I want to have 100 customers at the end of the month, I'll break that down. Okay. In 6 months, I need to have 50. In 3 months, I need to have 25. So that means every month I need to have at least 8 customers, 9 customers, right, to hit my goal. So if I need to hit 9 customers every month, what do I need to do every week to hit those customers, right? And so you start with the end, and then you reverse engineer your plan and break it down into bite-sized pieces. And then what I do is I have another calendar on my wall. It's just for that month. So every month I have my goal written on the top, but then every week I have weekly goals, and then I break it down even further every single day. What can I do today to hit that goal by the end of the week? And then if I do that every week, in 6 months, I'll be right on track. Or in 12 months, I'll be right on track. But the thing is, it's on my wall. So every single day, I got to look at my goals. And it's been motivating for me because I can't get out of my bed without looking up and see the goals on my wall. See, the problem is, and Brendan said this, and it hit me in the head. So the problem is we'll spend more time looking at other people's Instagram pages than we do looking at our own goals for the day. And so I just recently, man, really got dogmatic about this mentality, about this laser focus, about I have goals to achieve. If I don't hit these goals, it don't just impact me, it impacts my children. It impacts how well I eat this month, right? What type of lifestyle I'm going to live. So if I don't hit these goals, it's just not about me. And that's why your why do you need to hit that goal? Why is it important? And your why needs to be something outside of yourself. Because we as humans, usually it's a lot easier. We can let ourselves down. If I say I'm gonna drop 5 pounds, if I don't drop 5 pounds, I'm like, I just try again next month, hit 5 pounds. No, man. So my why is I need to be able to build legacy for my kids. Because I don't know about you, Troy, but I started late trying to financially prepare for my retirement. I was in my mid-30s before I even started. I started doing the math. I can't do this as an employee. I'm never going to have the income. So part of my big why is because I know if my business don't pop off, if I don't hit the goals that I have for year 1, year 3, year 5 from now, if I don't hit those goals, God forbid, if I die early, my kids ain't going to have nothing. And I ain't going to do my kids like that. You see what I'm saying? So my why is so much bigger than just me, because I'm not going to let my kids down. You see what I'm saying? So your why has to be something big enough to get you up out of bed every day and motivate you to get done what you need to get done and work out that plan that you have on your wall and make sure that every single day you're intentional about the activity that you put out.
I mean, really, man, that's real talk, Jeff. I mean, really, and Brandon Burchard is amazing. If you're not following him on his podcast, man, you need to actually tune into that, no doubt. Or whoever looking at this, most definitely need to tune into that. And if you just tuned in, hey, let us know where you actually dialing in from. Man, I mean, that's powerful. I mean, I always ask myself, and I go back to what Lisa asked me about 6 months ago. She said, Troy, if you don't play big, who life are you not going to impact, right? Man. And when she asked me that, I said, mine. And she said, no, it's all the people's lives that God has lined up for you to make an impact in their life. So if you too scared, or you too worried about what somebody else think, or you worried about the haters to not get on Facebook Live, to not reach out to people, you worried about people telling you it's not going to work and all that stuff, right? But it is that small amount of people out there that's going to see it. They're going to see that it worked. And just like you just reversed it back to your kids, I was actually having a conversation with my son the other day. He home from college, and we was talking about, investments and money and stuff like that. And he's actually one of my partners in my network marketing business, right? Mm-hmm. And, he really wanted another car, and he got a car now. And, the scenario, we talked about, like, man, if you had $30,000, what would you do with it, right? If you took some money and invested and turned it into $30,000, he said, man, I'll go buy me a Scat Pack. And I said, man, that's the wrong idea, the wrong way of thinking. I said, I'm trying to set you up where you never really have to work for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go buy that car, you become a slave. But if you take that 30 and you turn it into 100, and you take that 100 and turn it into 500, and then once you get your money right, you can pay cash for whatever you want to drive. That's the type of stuff we got to teach our kids, because, we was taught, go to school, go to college, get a job. So, but the system was set up that way. The wealthy set the system up that way because they had to have somebody that works on the computers. They had to have somebody that cleaned the cars. They had to have some electricians that wired the buildings and stuff, right? They didn't teach us that. But the conversations that the wealthy people are having with their kids is about how to make money, how to build a network. One of the things I taught my daughter and I teach my son as he's in college, college is good, but build your network. Build relationships with the right people. Nobody never taught me that. The relationships are the key, man. So, I mean, we got to play big. Whoever looking at this, you got to play freaking big. You got to stop playing small. And if you're looking to play big, man, you need to reach out to Jeff. And if you're looking to actually get in this home business space and do something amazing, you need to reach out to me. You need to actually grab that ebook. But not only that, you need to message me and say, Troy, you know what? I'm serious. I'm not looking for people that's curious. I'm really not looking for people curious. I mean, I'm done with people curious. I'm done with people that freaking too scared to look at their own shadow and don't understand that God has put them freaking here to make an impact in other people's lives. I'm looking for the people that's saying, you know what? I'm ready to step up, Troy. I'm ready to make an impact in other people's lives. I'm ready to make a change, not only in my life, but in the freaking world. You know what I'm saying? Them the little bit change. You don't have to look at it like, man, if you can just make an impact in one person's life, 10 people's lives, you just made an impact. But I'm not looking for that person that's going to be coming up with them excuses. Oh, man, my friend told me no. And then I think it's a pyramid, or I think it ain't going to work. I'm done with all that. You know what I'm saying? I'm done. Hey, Jeff, I'm so fired up with this. If I got a business opportunity, right? If somebody come with me and they said, Troy, I want to sign up for the lowest pack, I'm going to say, go find somebody else to sign you up.
Yeah.
Because I'm done. Because if they don't have nothing in the game, they're not going to win. Because the mindset ain't there right, man. It's got to be, you got to be all in. I mean, you got to truly be all in, man. And that's where I'm at, bro. And I really appreciate you actually taking the time out, jumping on this with me tonight. And you guys out there looking at it, I hope it motivates you. I hope it inspire you. And if you already in the industry, you already in the game, man, play big. I mean, play so freaking big. Because you know what? Nobody believes in you until it's done. When it's done, and you at the top, and you're gonna make an impact in so many people's lives, and you living that lifestyle, and you're a 7-figure earner, and you living your dreams, you and your wife and your kids, y'all traveling all around the world, and you're gonna teach your kids how to do the same thing. You know what they're gonna say? Man, Jeff, I always knew you were gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know what? I went to you to be my first freaking customer, and you told me no.
Right.
So Jeff, as we wrap this up, brother, could you leave somebody like maybe one tip? Let's just leave a tip for somebody that's already in the game, man, and they just maybe going through some challenges, some adversity right now. Could you give them one tip? I know one of them, they need to go follow the Brandon Burchard. Most definitely, podcast is free, but leave them something, bro.
Yeah, definitely follow that podcast. But you know, we've all had a trying year, and you know, a lot of us are trying to come out of this feeling of being unmotivated and not really having the energy or the drive like we used to. Like I said, the one tip that I could leave, man, is you have to really go back to the vision and the goal, and don't look at, you know, we talk, man, I've been on so many lives. I don't know if that was you. So anyway, don't look at that. You know, you ask somebody how you eat an elephant, one bite at a time. And so I think a lot of times we get discouraged because we're looking at this big elephant that we're trying to eat, as opposed to looking at what can I do today. See, a lot of people, you got to look for the lowest hanging fruit so you can get some quick wins. A lot of people looking for somebody, man, if I just had somebody to work out with me, if I just had the trainer, okay, fine. But you probably know somebody in your circle that works out or works out harder than you. Start and go work out with them. You don't need a nutritionist to lose weight. Most of us know how to lose weight. Eat less, eat more healthy, move more.
Drink a lot of water. Drink water.
Drink water. Right. So my point is, look internally and ask yourself, what do I know already that I could be implementing that I'm not, so that you can get some quick wins. The easiest way to build momentum is find the little things that you can knock out today and get a quick win, so that you trick your mind into activity and momentum and moving forward. But you got to look for those little things that you already know you could do that you can just knock out. What can I be doing that I know I could be that I'm not doing right now? Start there and build from that point.
Hey, Jeff, man, I really want to thank you, bro, for coming on with me this evening. You know, and whoever looking at this, I hope this really helped you out, man. I hope, you know, whoever it is, I hope it made an impact in your life. I hope it makes you want to just get so laser focused where you go after your dreams and goals with everything you got. I mean, we just about almost halfway through 2021. It's not too late. You can actually get focused and make all your dreams become reality. And guess what? If nobody else don't believe in you, me and Jeff both, we truly believe in you. I mean, we really do, man. And we out here, we grinding. We just like you guys. And if you're looking for a business, hey, and you want to do some online marketing, reach out to Jeff. If you're looking to get in the home business space, you know, reach out to me. I don't know if what I have for you, if it's for you or not, but I got a whole lot of friends in the industry and a whole lot of different companies. It's because I believe in the whole industry, man. You know what I'm saying? We got something amazing here in the network marketing industry, and we got something amazing here in the online marketing space too. So with that, guys, God bless. You know, you guys have an awesome Wednesday evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And hey, follow Jeff on Instagram too. If you're on Instagram, make sure you go find him on Instagram. How do they find your Instagram, Jeff?
Hey, I'm at Jeff Mayhue on all social media.
All right, go find him there. Hey, guys, God bless. You guys have an awesome night. And hey, thank you guys. And I really appreciate you checking it out. And also, don't forget, let us know where you actually checked us out from.